Hi everyone, I'm Alicia. This video is about a scam that I'm sure all of you, if you have a Facebook account, have seen one time or another. You may not have recognized it, but that's the point of us being here now, so that you can recognize them and avoid them. If you use Facebook, it's a common scam that shows up anywhere called the Facebook friend scam. Sounds strange, I know, because you like your friends, but the Facebook friend scam involves a person trying to become your friend for the purpose of scamming you or scamming the people that are dear to you. Only one of the areas that you have seen before, it was very popular, seems to be dying off somewhat now, is you get a friend request from someone that looks like a close friend or relative, and you think that you've already friended that person. Friended, I don't even know if I like that as a verb, friended. You think you've friended that person, but then why would they be asking to be your friend again? So the first mistake is often thinking maybe they got disconnected somehow, they accidentally removed themselves from the friendship. But often what these were people that create a Facebook page that looks like someone you know. They probably were able to become friends with someone you know, with this person you know. Then they make a copy of at least the first pictures or parts of their Facebook profile to make it look like they are your friend. And if you friend them at this point, you now have your legitimate friend and you have an imposter. So if you see a person that you knew or you thought you knew requesting friendship with you online, ignore it for now, because I'm going to show you how to get a better sense of who they are. So I haven't seen these scams lately because they are more difficult, I presume. But what I have seen, and I suspect that you may have also if you're active on Facebook, are people trying to friend you just in any setting on Facebook. Just yesterday I had this happen where I was making a comment on a page that I followed. And then I had this person, Scott Dean, responding to me, wasn't responding because he's not connected to the page, said, "Hello, may the new year bring to you and family great health, prosperity, and whatever need to be accomplished. Can I be your friend?" Notice, first of all, that this is kind of bad grammar. That's fairly common with scammers. So this guy supposedly, now if I click on that picture to look at what I can see of their profile, which is okay, you're not friending them at this point if you click on the picture. So what I see is this profile. He only has a couple of pictures on there, but they're flowers and cats. Gosh, who might that appeal to? This person is going after older women because he assumes that they'll be more gullible. And on his profile, he says that he's widowed. Might make him even more attractive. Don't do it. What I did in response to this is I made a comment. I like to call them out when this happens. I just said, no, because you created your account in November for the purpose of scamming people. Get lost. I try to point it out because other people may see that, and I don't want any of them getting caught by this scammer. So now many of these scammers are finding trickier places to encounter and try to scam seniors. Probably the most popular one is in certain Facebook groups. Why? Facebook groups are a place that we go to gather and chat with people of like mind. They give us a sense of community, that we're among friends. So I came across this particular group, and I've blurred out the name here and the picture somewhat. They have 1.5 million people in this group. This is a huge Facebook group. And it's not a place where you can messages, just postings that are kind of feel-good messages. They may be about religion, about God, about cats or pets that they like or whatever. And often these postings will have hundreds of people responding and many sharing them to their own Facebook page. Let's look at it a little bit closer. One thing I like to do whenever I go into a group or I join a new group, I want to check out who's running the group, because that will tell you often quite a bit about the nature of the group. Well, down here, if you click on the people option below, you'll see all of these 1.5 million members, but more importantly, near the top of it, you'll see admins, and moderators. Those are the people that started the group or moderate the group. The very first person, the first administrator listed on there is the person that created the group. So we have this person, and even before we open up anything, you'll notice something right away. These are not senior citizens. They look like young people and not the ones you would expect to be running a group oriented towards seniors. So if we go in and look at those, I click on the first one, and it's this very young woman, shows a picture of her in a convenience store. This is not somebody that's concerned about getting old. So we have admins and moderators that look kind of questionable, and that would be enough of it to say, no, this isn't a group that I'm going to join. But if you want to look further, going through some of the postings, thanks for sharing. I always enjoy what you share to here on Facebook. You seem like a nice woman. I also admire your good sense of humor here. I don't normally write in the comment section, but I think you deserve this compliment. But sending you a friend request without your consent would be rude. She may have even blocked it. I'd like to be your friend if you don't mind sending me a friend request. But if you find this message embarrassing, please pardon my manners. Thanks and stay safe. So there are many attempts to try to become your friend on some of these massive groups. You might wonder what the danger is of these fake friends. Once you accept a person as your friend, what can they see on your Facebook page or your Facebook profile? Everything. Everything, which often is just everything about your life. They'll show where you live, perhaps where you were born, your hobbies. They'll show where you work, who your friends are. Maybe even you put it through in some comment about the bank that you have that you weren't crazy about, or they see everything. Think about what you have posted over the years on Facebook. All of that is information. There's nothing a scammer loves more than information.
Information? About what?
Information about you. Information about the person they're trying to scam. And there's nobody they'd rather scam more than senior citizens. Why? Because most of us didn't grow up with this technology. But the Facebook friend scam is one of the most hazardous scams, even though it looks so safe on the surface. Shortly after this video, I'm going to do a video about how to configure your Facebook to reduce the chances of these scams as much as possible. But the first part of it is recognizing them when you see them. You know what my policy is for accepting friends? I don't accept friends that I haven't met in person or that I don't know pretty well through my family and friends. I have to really know that they are connected. My next video right after this will be how to tighten up your Facebook security. Thank you for joining us. We'd love to have you subscribe to the channel to help us grow, and like it, and add your comments below if this really struck you. You know, we want to hear about it.